Hello guys, this is Commander Trotsky and welcome to a new episode of Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich mode. In this episode we will play as Egypt, Kingdom of Egypt, and we will try to liberate the Arab world, throw the colonies out and establish a superpower out of Egypt. Although we start with a country with limited resources, limited manpower, limited factories, but we will try our best into making this country compete with the great powers. So as you see, our neighbors, they took Sinai from us, they made it an international Jewish mandate, which I think our first conflict should be to liberate Sinai and reclaim back our territories. So, in terms of resources, and let's train some divisions. Convoys, and we don't have important decisions to make right now. Let's make the game going. But before we make the game going, let's check our division. We only have guns. We don't need any support equipment or artillery at the moment. And that's it. Now we have all the resources that we need to start with. We build civilian factory, but it will be ages until we will be able to build something. As I said, it's nothing. We have very limited materials in this campaign. So, Savinkov assassinated, so now we can see another war will come. Black Monday, economic collapse for everyone, including us, I guess. It hits Egypt. We will have to make focuses to recover. Our economy is already very weak and now it's hit even more. So, yeah. And what focuses do we, Third, it's too early, so Farouk's reforms. Okay. Ain Shams founded, great. Formation of Moscow occurred. Okay, so Russia is trying to take vengeance. Now we are recovering, begin economy recovery. So now, okay, doesn't matter. So maybe we start with the cotton fields. New Pope elected, ninth international, wow. In Hearts of Iron normal it was like 4th international, and now it's already 9 because communism is very active in this world. And Republican revolution in Iran, okay, now we can secure the holdings. Death of King Fuad, okay, so now King Farouk is in charge. Our research is even very slow. We have negative 15% penalty. I don't know. We literally start with nothing. Democratic restoration. Savinkov is dead. Wow, I did not see that coming actually. I was expecting Russia to be a military junta and try to attack Germany. Okay, now we can promote Muhammad Naguib to become chief of army. We need to improve our military. And, okay, crisis is over. The crisis is already finished, so we have no point to continue this focus and wasting our time. Let's start with the reforms. Let's bring Egypt to the modern age. We have many problems in Egyptian society which we will have to fix right now. Administrative reforms. Okay, governorship. Elected, noble or appointed? Elected. Everyone should elect their governors. Now, judicial reforms. Mustafa Kemal size power. Okay. Still not. He didn't. So why did? Okay, and Watani party. Okay, now we need judicial independence and no, the land, I think it should be all of it owned by the king, so it will not hurt our economy. Dividing our land will destroy our cotton and farm products. Kulsum singing in Cairo radio. Good. Now Ukraine is taking an independent path. Spain, nationalist, civil war. They think it's more harsh than its original Hearts of Iron. Let's appoint the minister by the king. Which law? French law. I think Muhammad Ali's law is very barbaric. It's very ancient. Now, Eid al-Fitr, political power. Statue of Islam. Let's make it a secular nation and keep the status quo. We don't need to make any radical changes. Education reform. The Fourth Balkan War. There are always wars in the Balkan, I don't know. Educational. Which identity do we have? Pharaonic. And which tax? Land tax. Finish the reforms. Extend our conscriptions. And revival of... We can improve literacy, but still we don't have the required political power. And the American Civil War starts. New liberal Egypt, which is great. Now we finished the reforms. Let's appoint pharaohist. French delegation leave Egypt. Okay. Tense international con. Wow, they are very serious this time, right? Industrialization. Capital. Which capital will you use? Cairo or Alexandria? Because Cairo is more. And replacing French ministers. We need to get national ministers instead. Celebration of Urabi revolt. Okay. Coronation of Farouk. Finally he's coronated. And Radio Free Palestine. Early mobilization. We need more factories. We need to build something. Now Switzerland is even not neutral. Expand textile industry. We have now 4 factories. Still would take ages, but better than 1 factory at least. We made an improvement. Cup Finals, okay. المصري against الأهلي. Royal Wedding, okay. صافي نايس, yeah. And الأهلي won the cup. We need to discover tanks, because until now we don't know what is tanks. And I think it's time to make the third Arab Congress regarding the Turks. So let's send invitations to all the Arab nations. Okay, Yemen sent representative. Queen, come, girl, guide leader. Perfect. And Idris arrived in Cairo. Delegation of Syria comes, okay. Actually, I think they will make a rebellion or something. And delegation of Iraq takes the floor. Okay. Ghazi ibn Faisal. Okay. Farouk condemns Zionist settlers. Okay. Yeah. Egyptian ambitions. We liberate, or let's incorporate, see, and everyone is angry from our goals. Protest escalate Jerusalem, okay. I think it's the beginning of the war. We should prepare ourselves. Coronation conference draws to an end. Yeah. Creation of Cairo Pact. At least we made an agreement into something. But still nobody joined our faction. Coup d'etat. Okay, the Turks tried to assassinate King Farouk after the Congress. They will pay for this. Okay. Now let's support the Imamate. Coptic renewal, okay. General strike in Palestine. They are starting to fight back. Okay, Idris is now in our faction. We have an ally, at least in the western side. We support the Imamate. We increase our army. Okay, new library of Alexandria, let's make it. And oh, what should we do now? We cannot coordinate with the Arab Peninsula yet, although they would be useful in our war against the Turks. They hold much territory, so Radio Free Palestine. And we need to make Syrian and Iraqi revolt. Yeah, now let's go with the Iraqi one. Okay, society still not. Okay, let's make army reform at the moment. We need to improve our army because in the war to come we have negative modifiers, so at least we need to fight good. We gather allies, but also the first one tried to make rebel Kurdistan. And Sinai question. Should we wait for the international world? No, we don't wait for anyone. We take what is ours with our hand. Attack Sinai. Let's cross and let's make a fast attack. And rebellion in Yemen. Okay, great. They joined our fight. Mohammed Naguib is doing great until now. Okay, now we can coordinate with the peninsula. At least Great Syrian Revolt, nice. We need anything to push to distract the Ottoman troops so we can advance. Like this it will be a stalemate. And Iran attacks the Ottomans, which is perfect, perfect. A lot of their armies will be distracted now. Armenian, now everyone make an uprising really. The Turks are in a really bad position. New synagogue, okay. Still, we cannot make war economy, unfortunately. Let's increase our war support. Institute Coptic Studies. Okay, we will get 2 divisions for free. Now we are advancing. Pharaohist book. Let's improve our horses. Let's choose mobile welfare doctrine. Women, no. And we are advancing. Now we start to see a real advancement here. We liberated Damascus. We are doing great. We took out the Ottoman divisions. Now they have bad organization and supplies, which should make it easier for us even more to advance. Great. Now it's open front and treaty with the Ottomans, unfortunately, because we could even finish the Turks completely if this treaty did not come. But anyway, Treaty of Antalya. Should we liberate Syria or take it? I think we should take all the Levant. And now, extensive conscription, we need more men. We did our first challenge, now incorporate Great Syria. We won a war against a superpower. Okay, so now abolish nationalize Syrian industry first. We need the civilian factories. العزيمة. Okay. Abolish Ottoman land reform. And finally we can get research slot at least, like, because we are far behind in terms of research. Now we integrate. We can prepare a war against Ethiopia. They have many tribal ethnics. Okay, let's end our rivalry. And we attack. United States send us volunteers. Great. Okay, now we get African allies. We got already their capital, Addis Ababa, in no time. Okay, there is an improvement in the American Civil War. Okay, now Ethiopia is split into two, so this is the end. Like when any country is split into the two, it's already no hope that they could win the war. Okay, Egyptian army. Now we got rid of all the negative modifier for our army. Now we continue with our economic tree. And I think the World War II had started. So Russia started this time, they did the offensive. Okay, also the communists attacked Germany from the other side. We are outside, we don't need to get involved into the war. Ethiopia, let's occupy it for now. And let's watch what happens in the war. Who will win? What is happening? Because we need to take advantage. And we got another ally in Africa. Our faction is expanding. Wow, in Europe it's the war is very terrible. Our next enemy would be France. They are making Africa their home after they've been kicked out of their homeland. And we have to liberate Africa and the Arab world. And collapse. Wow, New England. So looks like the Entente will take the United States. Another defeat to the communists. Now, our orders are ready. Sudan declares independence. I did not expect that. Okay. Let's leave our Libyan borders and attack Sudan. We will not allow anyone to separate or to divide Egypt. Now Khartoum is surrounded. We took it. I think it's about time. Sudan it was very easy. It was just a rebellion, it's nothing. And let's assign spy master. We need to expand our spy agency. No, be harsh. We don't need any rebellious again. Okay, now what? Egyptian petroleum. Wow, France is losing the war. Communist France, I mean. Finish our justification. We can attack Tripoli. Most important thing, just in any battle, it's better to have air superiority with our planes, better than enemy. And we expect... Yeah, Libya fell too quickly. Now for our main challenge. Ethiopia are making a lot of resistance. Okay. Now we have to declare war on France and hold our economic reforms for a while. Now we are doing well against the French, actually. They are busy with their wars against the communists that they did not even defend their own land. I think all their troops are overseas somewhere else. We have to take all the ports before the Entente troops land. We are at war with the entire Entente. Oh no, and Russia is losing. Okay. Fate of Ethiopia. Should we liberate them? No. Universities and the French Republic is defeated. And the communists are defeated in Europe, so they took France. So we did not have the peace conference. Now we have to invade homeland France in order to capitulate them. Mohammed Naguib is doing really well. And Nasser's troop had arrived as well to cover more. But France is completely empty, like, we are doing what we want. Nobody is saying no. We have very few resistance. And we build another dam, which is great. Oh, now we can have scientific research facilities. We took Paris. And French Republic had finally capitulated. Still some from the Entente. And they sue for peace. Okay, come on, let's accept the peace offer before they crash us. Never show peace, come on. Finally the war is over. Our economy does not afford war with the Entente or the United States or whatsoever. And we can start our projects. Fall of Moscow. So Germany will win the war again. I was expecting them to lose, actually. Let's liberate the Arab countries. Everyone just liberate. Okay, so Russia completely out of the war. Again, they lost the 2 world wars. And Germany will have opportunity to take all their Eastern Front troops to the other side. Let's build a nuclear research facilities. Now we can take advantage of the French factories to make Egypt a superpower. Iraq. Since they don't cooperate with the Arab community, you can think about justifying war. Attack Yemen. And Yemen has capitulated. Let's liberate Yemen. And justify against Iraq. We get even more civilian factors now. Okay, let's return the land to our Libyan ally. Okay, unite Libya, but for somehow it's split again for no reason. Great, now we slowly back off over our African colonies. More oil. And this is interesting. Let's give Malta to the Italian in exchange for their alliance. So now they are not anymore with Germany, they are our allies. Because we need someone to protect our French colony in case of a surprise German attack. And our faction is very big now. Now we are no longer war economy because the people demand to stop it, since we are no longer in war. And let's research nuclear reactor. We need to become a nuclear country. Okay. Attack Iraq now. This is very easy. Their divisions are made of papers. We are near Baghdad in no time already. And Iraq is capitulated. Okay. Release Iraq. Of course, we will not give it to Iran. And okay. Treaties, let's assimilate Levant to our territories. Airports in Sudan, great. We are almost repairing our economy. Improve literacy again. Let's liberate Ethiopia for now. We don't need much resistance. And Coptic Papal, maybe the Pope of Jerusalem, since Jerusalem is now part of our land. And we attack. We need air superiority, please. Let's call all our allies. Keep balance. This is great. We encircled a lot of their divisions already. A new heir is born, so Farouk has a son now. And great, 12 divisions being encircled. Let's open the front line a little bit. And finally make our economic improvement. We took Tehran. Things should be capitulated now in no time. We have air superiority in the majority of the country. Now he will be capitulated after we take those two victory points. Great. Now, let's see. Let's restore the Qajar monarchy. Because we fought the Republic of Iran, so we don't need the same rulers to be in charge. Now the Qajar are here. New economy. Okay, at least we get more civilian factories and also give our Arabs. Kurdistan, okay, release a Kurdish state or no, grant it to Iran, okay. The fate of France, because we don't have already manpower to... Let's create the French government. But at least we already took advantage, we built a lot of safes, a lot of research facilities in our country. So we don't need them that much now. Almost building a nuclear reactor. And our scientists are ready. Still early to make a missiles. We need to make a missile program. And another nuclear research facility. Egypt is now a land of research. And Cairo Pact is so big, we even have European allies. Of course we cannot attack Germany now, but we can take advantage of German war and attack Spain, so at least no one could do anything to us. Germany is too busy. Now our troops are ready, let's declare war. Let's first call Italy and no one else. Our naval invasion had started. And it's working well now to distract them. Encirclement. Kill them. And we have nuclear reactors. We can start researching for nuclear bomb. Let's build the reactors. Now we go to Bilbao. Finally Spain is capitulated. I think we cannot afford to make more wars at the moment, so we just return land to people and celebrate our victory. I mean, our economy is now great, we are a major country. We have missile program, we have nuclear program, we have a lot of civilian factories. Let's call it a day. Anyway, we cannot afford to have war with Germany. If we attack them, they will crush us in no time. Okay, so now let's liberate Galicia also. And give Basque to the Spain. So that's it. Like, we make a strong Arab world. We have European allies. We have huge presence in the world. Malik Farouk achieved what others couldn't. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.